And welcome to San Diego, Sept of the Howling Winds. This scene begins in the Tellurian, at least. Several Garou are going about their business, training, studying, talking, whatever it is they've chosen to do on Sept, when an alarm goes off from the kinfolk housing. Word is spreading quickly amongst yelling that there's somebody attacking the kinfolk housing.
And away the Guardian goes.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, as a Guardian, Abel is on the scene extremely quickly, and is basically as soon as he gets any remote wind of this, is heading in that direction as quickly as he possibly can in his fastest form.
The action-packed team of Lefty and Cole are running, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kate dropped what she was doing and just totally ran for it.
Yep. Cole would have probably shifted into Krynos before running into action.
Jesse's going to do something that might seem strange, but hold on. He is going to go to that location, but make sure that it's not a distraction for something attacking elsewhere as well.
Okay, and how does he plan to see if it's a distraction or not?
Well, one thing he'll do is he will check the Umbra in the area as well to make sure that there's nothing also attacking from the Umbra side.
All right, I'll need you to roll Gnosis Diff 4 for me, please.
Yes. Discord's being slow for me. I'm sorry. Which channel were we using? I'm sorry.
The first one.
Okay. That's my game. That's not going to do anything. So, diff 4. Okay. No successes.
Nope, you do not see anything in the Umbra. You don't even see the Umbra.
That is of a concern.
So, as you guys are approaching, you can hear the sound of Krynos werewolves screaming. You catch glimpses as you're moving through buildings of Hispo wolves. And for those who've met her and been to her trailer, they seem to be focused in the direction of Days Ray's trailer.
Oh, shit.
What is it?
Yeah. It's one of the cubs. I say grimly. You know, as he's moving, looking over at Abel. We might have a frenzy. Pin her down quickly. We need yeah, Lefty's shifting up the Krynos.
And you guys come around into the more open area of the streets between the trailers, and you see 3 Krynos werewolves and 2 dire werewolves, or 2 dire wolf hispos, of different types. None of them really seem to have very strong pure breed at all. But 2 of the Krynos werewolves are slashing and hacking on the trailer, trying to get the door open. And occasionally you'll hear a scream from inside. Sounds like something in Krynos.
Oh.
Can he try again, by the way? Matt?
Sure. Actually, no, because
So
you
it's
botched.
a failure. That was a failure, I think.
Oh, it is a failure. Never mind. Yeah, yeah, you can try again.
Thank you. That's better.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary in the Umbra.
Okay.
Well,
Now, in your game, I don't know, some games are like shifty about this. Can you see Garou and things like that from the Umbra side?
If you're looking across the gauntlet and they're in the Umbra and you're in the Tellurian and you look across, yes, you can see them. If they're in the Tellurian, you do not see them in the Umbra.
Okay, he's gonna stick on the Umbra side for now, so that there is an unknown number to throw into the fighting mix. Is that okay?
Sure.
Right, Lefty's just going to go with Cole and Abel. Drop him, you know,
Yeah.
doesn't even think twice. Just activates resist, spends willpower to activate resist pain and is charging in.
I'm going to activate Razor Claws by literally tearing a claw alongside the trailer.
Likewise.
sharpening its claws substantially.
Also the razor claws.
All right, then. If I can get you guys to roll initiative, since it sounds like you're about to attack.
Oh yeah.
Kate is holding back, but I will spend a willpower to activate resist pain.
Okay.
So Krynos is pretty bad. Not the greatest initiative.
You're still faster than me, buddy.
Hey.
By the way, Nat, are we considered to be on Sept grounds? Because I am a guardian.
You are just off of Sept in the in the kinfolk housing.
Okay.
Can you roll initiative for me as well, Kate, even if you're holding back at the moment? So if you decide
Sure.
to
What was
take
initiative?
1d10 plus dexterity and wits, whatever your current form is.
One d10 plus my dex.
Dexterity and wits.
Okay, thank you.
And what's her dexterity and wits? Oh, right. So,
Wait. Crap. Wait, I'm in Lubus. Fuck. Sorry.
just raises it by 2.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. 12 then.
All right. So, Cole, it looks like you will be going first.
Oh yes. I'm moving into the action, looking for the actual source. I don't believe we've seen the Krynos Garou, have we?
Yes, you can see them.
Can see them? Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna roll on up and try to first and foremost, I'm gonna try to grapple.
All right, roll me your strength brawl.
Strength brawl. Let me see here in Krynos. That is that, and in. Let me see what's what. Oh, that's right. Okay. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. 7 successes.
You have grappled one of the Krynos werewolves then. Any preference on which one?
Uh, what? I don't know. Is there a difference between them?
Two of them are beating on the thing, trying to tear through the walls to get in. Looks like they just started trying to tear through.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one who's kind of keeping an eye on things. And then the two Hispo are on the roofs right now.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah,
Jesus.
would have grappled one of the ones tearing into the building.
All right, you have grappled one of them. Next up is Kate. Are you going to hold your action or are you going to do something?
I'm gonna hold my action until the end of the round, please.
All right. Don't forget everybody took a rage for entering combat.
By the way, I was on 10.
All right. What form are you in, Johnny?
He's in Muhammad still.
And I will guess that Lefty has a higher dexterity.
I have 4 dexterity in Kronos.
Yes, 3.
All right. So next up is Lefty then.
Yeah, I'm assuming I don't recognize any of these Garou at all from Sept, right? So I'm assuming this is people invading, right? Just
They
to
are
clarify.
not from Sept, correct?
Perfect, right? I'm a swipe into that next one right beside Cole. The one that's Cole's holding, actually, I'm just double team it with him and just strike it. So I'll roll my attack.
Go ahead.
All right. It's 4, so 3, 7. I miss. Typical. Always miss the first hit. Yeah, I miss.
Wing and miss.
And I spend 1 point of rage as well, just before my turn ends.
All right. Next up in 10 is Ryan Reynolds. Ryan.
Ryan is wondering if he can get into this house umbral side because there is no umbral reflection of it yet, and if he can get to Desiree.
Yes, there is a number reflection of the house. And yes, you can get in.
Okay, yes, he is basically his beeline is get to Desiree. Like that is his action until he gets to Desiree.
All right. That means next up is Abel.
Abel will spend 2 rage, one of which will be to. Let me just check the. God damn it, this. To activate his gift, which should be Call of the Wild.
Yes.
Yes, Call of the Wild. I overshot it.
All right. And which howl are you using with Call of the Wild?
Rhythm of War.
All right. Roll them dice. I believe it's charisma. No, is it stamina empathy?
Stamina
empathy.
empathy.
Yep.
Just gonna roll my. Well, it's standard diff, right? Actually, I'll just check. Add it up.
Diff 6.
Yeah. All right. 5 successes.
All right. You call Garou to war. You rally their hearts. Everybody gains 2 rage.
And my other rage will be spent on an additional attack action. And that'll be my turn.
You'll also gain an extra die of damage.
Oh.
This 5 successes is actually quite a bit. So, and that means it's now into the bad guy's turn. And because they go first, let's see. The one that is being grappled will attempt to break the grapple.
Fuck with
If I can get,
me.
you to roll your strength brawl.
Okay. 26F1. Hashtag grapple. Only 2 6 out of an 11 pool. 2 successes.
That's typical. It's typical Discord.
I would say he is out with 6 successes. And just gonna say, blanket, they're gonna spend 1 rage each. Save one of them, which means the one that left the attack is now going to turn and defend himself and attack said Garou.
Go for it.
4 successes to hit. You can roll soak for me, please.
I will. Wow.
Please. Please.
I soak one of that.
You soak 2. Remember, ones don't count damage here.
I soak 2. I soak 2.
All right, that puts you at in cap. Can you roll your current rage? Don't forget to take a rage for being hit.
Okay. All right. I took rage. Took another 2 rage from Call of the Wild, and took another rage. Oh fuck, that's.
Also, if you have Breath of Gaia, don't forget it's diff 6
I have.
instead of 8.
I do have Breath of Gaia, thankfully.
All right, roll your rage.
Oh
One-
Jesus!
Just-
one. Oh.
All right, you are still conscious. You are now in frenzy, and yeah, you get to ignore your -5 wound penalty. Congratulations. You are now at 6 levels of damage.
Oh Jesus! Yep. Whew.
Okay.
All right, the other Krynos will go at the other Krynos because why not? That's how we do the fun things, right?
Sure.
3 successes. Soak 1. No, sorry, I did F1, so it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Please soak 4.
Right, and soak rolls never explode, right?
No. They don't.
Okay.
But Rons don't take away from it either.
Okay.
You
Soak.
soak 2. That was actually on Abel. Did I say Cole?
Okay.
You said the other Krynos, and there are multiple, so I had assumed. I apologize.
Nope,
Okay,
one Krynos for
I'll
each of you
just,
and Krynos.
Okay. I will soak that then. Soak 3.
1 then, take a rage as well.
Okay, I'm at 5 for each.
All right, one of the Hispo wolves is going to let out a howl, their own painful, angry howl. Their howl doesn't seem to have quite the backing that Abel's did, and while they're angry and doesn't seem to rally their own group, maybe they already feel that they have this fight easily. And then I have to roll that for the other individual. And Kate, can you soak me 3 points, please?
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay, how do I do that? And what?
Roll your stamina. Suddenly, a burst of flame erupts around you. Luckily for you, it maxes out at 3 points. You take 2 points of aggravated damage, and you gain a rage.
What does that mean for me then? The rage.
That means you started with 3, because you're a Philodox. You took 1 for entering combat, 1 for this, and then the 2 from...
When I got a rage for entering combat, my rage was at 5. If Kate has a rage of 4.
Oh, she does? Oh, yeah, then you're at 8 rage then, Kate.
Holy fucking Christ.
You may want to spend some, since we're now down to your turn before rage actions.
I don't know. I don't understand how to spend rage or what it does.
You spend rage to gain extra actions. Some gifts also require this expenditure of rage, which spending rage allows you to attack additional times in a round.
So, okay. I will.
You can spend up to 2.
Here's what I'm going to try to do, and I don't even know if I can. I want to use persuasion on the one that Robbie has grappled.
Oh, it's broken free now.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then.
It's the one that nearly killed me.
Great. Then is it possible?
These guys look pretty bent on killing you all.
Great. That's amazing. Favorite thing. Okay.
It's very rude. They set you on fire. It's most uncouth.
Then I don't know what to do. How to attack it? I don't understand. Would I just use a claw attack or?
You can. You can also shift into Krynos or Hispo. You can then use a claw or bite attack in one of those forms.
May I make a suggestion?
Couldn't I shift to Krynos?
Can she
You said
spend
you
a
were in
rage?
Lupus.
Can she spend a rage to shift to Krynos and then spend a rage to fuel an action to spend 2 rage?
She can spend. You can. The limit for spending rage is based on half your permanent rage. For extra actions, you can spend rage for other things.
Mhm.
So she could spend 1 to shift to Krynos and 2 more for extra actions if she wanted.
Okay. Let's do that then.
All right, poof! You're big and furry and angry.
Whee! Yay. I'm gonna try and get. I'm just gonna attack one of them, the closest one.
All right.
Okay. If I spent 2 rage to get 2 actions, would I be able to try with both claws to rip its throat out?
You have your action for this for the first initial action still. Plus, you have 2 more attacks after that.
Okay. So what do I? I'm sorry, you guys.
We all learn at some point.
What do I roll for that?
If you're attacking, that's dexterity brawl.
Thank you.
Are you going for the throat?
Yes.
All right, that'll make it diff 8. You have 1 success. You will be rolling your strength plus 4 damage.
Okay.
And that's your strength in Krynos. You didn't roll anywhere near enough dice.
Yeah, that doesn't actually add up.
Your strength in Krynos should be 7 since you just raised it.
I thought it was 5.
I can go look, but I'm pretty sure.
Your Krynos strength is your at normal strength
No,
plus
you're
4.
correct. You're correct. It's 7.
Yeah.
I've got to roll. Sorry.
Plus an extra 4 dice. So you should roll 11.
Thank you.
Making a bitch today. Oh my god, I think she does.
All right. Well, let's see how well this goes then. You hit him really good across that throat, but he seems to be very resilient, as most werewolves are.
That's cool. I've got another 2 attacks, right? Because I spent 2 rage.
Yep. And you'll get those
take-
as we go through rage rounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
He took 3. He did take 3 ag though, so that's pretty good.
You got him.
Okay, then I'm going to try again.
On your next turn. Hold on. Rage actions happen in the same order that the combat happened.
Okay. But okay.
Did Cole spend rage?
I was a fool and forgot to spend it on my turn, but if you're allowing it retroactively, I will.
It's your first combat with us, so I'll be nice.
Oh my god, thank you.
Oh, thank God, thank God.
Cole is gonna drop 3 rage.
All right.
So we're at top of
All
the
right,
round?
so
Oh, sorry.
top of the rage rounds. Cole goes first.
Cole goes first. Attacking with my full might on the one in front of me. I should have rear flank.
Go ahead.
Okay, I don't know what the bonus to that is.
Wait, the bonus
To a
for
rear
what?
flank.
Oh, to
For a,
you're behind him, so it's a -2 diff.
-2 diff, gotcha. Okay.
Smash.
Shit. I'm having a second calculating this. I apologize. Let me see here real quick. I'm prone. That's. Give me a second. Claw. This is a dice pool of. That can't be right.
Dexterity plus brawl.
X plus brawl. 9. Okay, gotcha. 90, 7 equal to. Since I'm using razor claws, I believe that it's at a -1 diff, or is it +1 to
-1 diff plus 2 damage.
diff? Okay, so -3 all in all, so it's at a diff 3. Yes. Okay. Tens explode. So
On
1,
attacks,
2,
yes.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Using 6 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, because of the 3s. Holy shit. So that's 7. 7 carries over. 7, 8, 9 plus strength is 16 die. So 6.
He soaks 4. He's hurt though. All right, that brings us now to Kate.
Okay.
Smeesh.
So
Oh, for anyone who's wondering, by the way, it's a waxing gibbous moon.
I don't know what waxing gibbous translates to in werewolf speak. I have no idea.
It means it's between a half moon and a full moon,
Okay, but
and
what
it's getting
does that mean as far
fuller.
as Philodox, Arun? I've got no fucking clue what that means.
That means it affects the Galliards more than anybody else.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's just because you were asking if it was a waning half moon, so I was just telling you, like, no, that wasn't the case.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Do I roll the same thing again? No.
Roll your Dex Brawl.
This time I would recommend not making a called shot. Just roll like the straight shot.
That's failed. Cool. Awesome.
I still see 1 success in there.
Oh, really? I thought the ones canceled out the success.
There's 2 successes if you're not doing the called shot,
Oh, okay.
because it's diff 6 standard.
Thank you.
So you roll your strength plus 2 this time.
Okay.
That's 5 damage. Let's see how much he soaks this time. He soaks it all. Wow. All right, so that brings us next up to Lefty and his rage action.
I'm gonna hit the thing that obviously is the thing of my frenzy, so I'm gonna hit that guy right in front of me.
Go for it.
That is, I think I rolled too many dice, so take off one of those successes. I rolled 1 extra. So take the 9 and the 7, so I get 3 successes. So I get 3 successes. I should be 8. So 3 to hit, minus a 6.
So strength plus 5.
Strength was 5, yep. That's not bad. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, let's see. He takes 1.
Yeah, every little helps.
Yep, it does. All right, next up is Abel.
Abel needs to get in and flank the one that just almost one-shot Lefty, because otherwise Lefty's going to be in serious trouble. So he's going to ignore the one that attacked him, and would it be fair to say he got a flanking maneuver off on the one attacking Lefty?
It's not that far to move, so you can take a step or two and get a side flank on him pretty easily.
Okay, I'll do that. And roll the hit for because Razor Claws. 6 successes, so 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 3 because plus 4 because I have Razor Claws and the extra damage dice from my
Ow. Yep.
yeah, so it's 15 dice. Seven ag.
Yes.
And you deal 3 more ag to him. He's starting to look pretty hurt. Which brings us next to them. Luckily, only 4 of them can attack. All right, we'll go for the one on Cole first. That's 6 to hit. Please soak damage for me. Soak 10 ag.
Soak 10.
Oh, Jesus.
I soak 4 of it and take 6.
Oh.
And take a rage.
Yep.
What's your current stamina?
My current stamina in Krynos is 7.
Okay, awesome. That hurt, by the way.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm aware. No, I tickled. No, but no, I'm being an ass. I apologize.
Everything
But
is
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, he's gonna pour out with a. Yeah.
Oh, we need to get out of here, man. We have no healer.
All right. So next up is the one on Lefty, but he's probably going to turn and attack the guy that just actually gave him a serious hurting. So this one will be on Abel. Oh.
Oh, I was under the impression that Abel, Lefty, and Cole were all attacking the same Garou.
No, you all kind of went for different ones.
No.
Well,
Okay.
Abel went to the one that attacked Lefty.
Yeah, I
Let me
think
put
I'm
it
just
that
hitting.
way.
I think Lefty's hitting the one that's nearest to him, so it's whichever. I don't really mind.
Ouch. So that's almost as many to hit, which means it goes down by that much. So this one only has that. Please soak for me, Abel, 5.
I soak another 3.
You take 2 more. All right, now the one that is a free roamer. And who wants to be hit this time?
Not me.
Not me.
Me?
Kate, thank you for volunteering.
You're welcome.
Please don't die. I appreciate you.
Oh, well, fuck you too, Jesse.
Please
See you.
soak for me, 4.
You just made her overlay. Stop.
Let's see how it is.
Kate, please soak 4. Roll stamina.
Made your overlay, then I'd
Thank
wish
you.
you were alive too.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I'm gonna check my gift list real fast. Okay, I've already used 2 of my good gifts.
You soak 2. Good. You take 2 more, so that puts you at 4.
Uh-oh. Wait, aren't you Krynos?
Yes.
Did you add your Krinos stamina to your soak?
I forgot about that. Fuck.
More stamina for you.
Could be 3 more dice or 2 more dice, depending on if you're using a Hamid or Lupus stamina. Go ahead and roll all 6.
That's much better.
You soak it like it's nothing. You slough it off,
Like a boss.
which means the guy on the roof is gonna spend his rage action to jump down so he can start biting people. Which brings us to the second rage round for those who spent 2 or more. Cole.
Right. Let me see here. Yeah, no, he's oh, this changes things. I'm trying to get a mind for the battlefield because I was under the impression that if Cole had grappled one of the Krynos and it was the one that attacked the lefty, it being in between us. Yeah, fuck it, he's just going to attack the same one he attacked, whichever
Okay.
one that may be.
Okay.
Equal to. Do I still have rear flank on it or no?
No, because he turned and hit you.
Right. So then it's just a F5 because razor claws. Oh shit.
Yep.
I said F10. Whoops. So that one would cancel out one of the 6s, and it would actually be 5 successes.
Yep.
Is 4. Plus 2 is 6. Plus strength is 13. Soak 8.
All right, we'll try. Let's see, that means he has to roll that. And he kind of growls, and you can tell that you were all but lethal. Had he not, his body not knitted together some tiny amount, he would be dead at this moment
Mm-hmm.
as he roars out in anger.
Talk shit, get hit.
All right, which means we get to Kate, who spent 2.
All right.
Rhinos Dex plus your brawl.
Oh, I don't have to spend rage for Call of the Wild, so I get an additional rage action as well. I didn't know that.
Yep. That is 3 successes to hit, so that is strength plus 5, which should be 12 dice.
Make me proud.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm proud.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9. All right, let's roll his rage. Let's see.
That's worthy of listening.
So tell me how you kill him.
Please. She's going to finally do what she's been trying to do this whole time and just sink her claws. Like she manages to like land her claws, like both claws sink into the throat and rip it out double-handed.
Wonderful. All right, let's see. Who else spent 2 rage? That would be Abel.
Yep, I'm gonna hit the dude really hard. The guy hit before.
All right.
That's 7 successes because I have a special team clause.
All right.
So 7 plus 6 is 13. Plus 2 plus odds, yes, it's 17. Aim with another 8.
Let's see. That means that it does 5 more. Can they survive enough to keep going? They do not. How do you kill him?
Oh,
Oh,
as it turns out, Lefty's Frenzy makes an absolutely fantastic distraction to he's attacking it from the side, so he's probably been slowly wearing away at its hide alongside its arm and its hip, and eventually he just gets to the point where this thing is so worn away that he just takes off its head clean off. Take his head clean off, sorry.
All right, and now we're up to 3rd rage actions, which only one person has.
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was trying to remember. I think there was a rule about rage healing each round. There's a reflexive action. Can be used for that?
If you have taken lethal,
Oh, that's just lethal.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you automatically heal 1. Lethal, you can roll to heal 1. Ag, unfortunately, doesn't heal that quick.
Right. I'm going to spend a willpower to ignore wound penalties,
All right.
and I'm going to try to finish this rage healing ass bitch ass motherfucker off.
Roll to hit.
It's 10. Sorry, 2, 6, F1. Don't fail me now. Oh wait, it's not 6. Fuck, it's 5. Why do I keep doing that? So that would have knocked off one of the 5s, bringing me up to 3 successes, but 10s explode, so 4. I apologize for that. 4, so 3 carry over. Plus 2 for reason clauses, 5 plus strength. 7 brings me to 12d10, less than or equal to 6. No, 6. I'll do that here. Can he soak 4?
Let's find out. No, he can't. So,
Oh.
how do you kill him?
Oh my god. Alright, so this person who fated by the stars is my equal match. Having taken that blow, that pissed me right the fuck off, but not to an unnatural pissed off. So, I know that he's gotta die, but I still know he's my friends, right? So he takes his claws, one immediately goes up through his jaw, out the top of his head, giving him little Batman ears like in Logan. Shoutouts. And the other one goes straight into his gut, and he just throws him aside. Yeah.
All right. That brings us to the top of the new round. Cole?
Right. Still 2 dudes left. And I've got 1 health left. Lefty's been banged up pretty bad.
yeah, we're on the same, bro. We're on the same.
We are the same, except Lefty is frenzying.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, Cole is going to shit. Oh shit. There's 2 dudes left. I really don't want to die, but what Cole would do is he'd put as much distance between himself and Lefty as possible, trying to make the nearest Garou to Lefty be be one of the attacking ones. And on that note, if possible, since I don't know the layout of the field, if he would try to grapple the nearest one to Lefty.
There's one that is down on the ground, and then there's one that is on the roof. Both of them are in Hispo.
Okay. Could I try to grapple the closest one in Hispo on the ground? And if I'm successful, aim him towards Lefty.
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
All right. I'm also going to drop 3 rage. Again.
All right.
I'm down to 3. Do I need to spend another willpower to ignore wound penalties? Or
Yeah,
does that...
because you spent it just for last round. This is a
Okay.
new round, so.
All right, doing that for this round.
But it'll last for all of your rage actions, so.
Beautiful, yes. Okay. So this is going to be Strength Brawl. Minus at 7, plus Brawl 4, so it's a dice pool of 11. Roll 11, 8, 10. It's equal to it's still a div 6, so 6F1. Crossed. 5 successes.
You grapple him.
Yes. And I'm going to point him at Lefty and be like, look what I got for you.
All right, next up is Kate.
Oh, cool. I am. How many are there and where are they?
There's one being grappled by Cole on the ground, and there is one on the roof.
Okay, I'm going to attack the one on the roof.
How are you going to get up there?
I thought you just jumped down. That was his rage action.
Nope, that was the one that Cole just grappled.
Ah, okay, my bad.
How high up is the roof?
It's a little bit taller than you are.
I am in Krynos.
The roof is about between 12 and 15 feet off the ground.
Hold all that shit.
You know what? Never mind. I'm going to try and attack the guy that's being grappled right now. I figure maybe take advantage of the fact that Cole's grappling.
All right.
Okay.
Roll me dexterity brawl. You're at a diff 4.
The difficulty 4, so it's 4 successes.
Yep. So you'll be rolling strength plus 6.
Not too bad.
I'm seeing 4 damage.
I saw 5.
5, yeah, the 7, because ones don't count for ones don't.
Oh,
take away
shit,
anything.
you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Trying to get my head out of that.
It soaks 3 of them.
Oh, every little helps.
All right. And were you going to spend rage?
Sure. Actually. Yeah, I'll spend 2 rage.
Alrighty. Lefty.
All right, frenzying lefty's going to hit the thing that Cole held up to him like a piece of candy and spend some rage.
Spending 2.
That is a lot of successes because it's diff 4, so that's 7 successes. No, it's not 7, 6. No, actually, no, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 successes.
Alright, roll your damage.
Strength 4, 3, 2.
Should be like strength plus 7.
Yeah, strength 7, yeah, that is correct. So it is 16. Ones do not count in this venue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. It's a fucking good thing. Whew!
It's almost as many once.
I know, right? Jeez.
Oh,
Of course. Oh.
You did 5, you said?
I did 5, yeah. So I
Alright, he
poke him.
takes 1 more, so that puts him at that now. Ryan, your turn. You can now step across into the Tellurian if you want. Ryan Reynolds.
Yes. I'm sorry, I'm rolling. I realized that
Did you
can't
forget your name was Ryan for a minute?
Yes. It's a mixture. I forgot that was my name and need to vocalize because you can't see me that I'm rolling. Ugh, I also need to remember how much fucking gnosis I have. May I spend a
How
willpower
much
point?
Sure.
That is not going to equal me getting a roll. That's the hit point chart.
If it's what you were rolling earlier, it should be a gnosis of 2.
Yes, it is. do 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 do.
Oh, isn't there a time limit on how long it takes you to get across the gauntlet relevant to your success level?
Yep.
Okay. Is it 2 for instant or 3 for instant?
3.
3.
I can't remember. 3.
Yeah, 3, and you're like that. Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
Tis.
You got
Fortunately.
2 successes, so you'll be across in a couple rounds, but in the meantime, you're going to be crossing the gauntlet.
That's fine.
All right. Next up is Abel.
I hit them really hard now.
Okay.
I already killed one, so
holding out some meat for Lefty. You want to get in on this?
oh no, I need to help Kate. That's what Abel needs to do right now. Kate is kind of facing down a giant Krynos as a cub, and he knows
No,
that
she's
she's
not.
not
She
really
killed
good
it.
at fighting.
You killed it.
Oh, she killed it. Oh wait, the one with that just fell off?
Basically, Kate is with Lefty tag teaming this one that Cole's
Oh,
holding,
sorry.
and then there's one on the roof that
I'm losing
hasn't been
complete
touched
track
yet.
of how many there are left.
There's 2
I
left.
knew
There's
one
one
was
on there's one on the roof that hasn't been touched yet, and Kate, Lefty, and Cole are taking down one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then, yeah, I'll just finish off the team up then. Because, yeah, tag team. I'm going to assume that's a flanking bonus. Because we're all
It's a
surrounded
minus
with
2 to your diff because it's held.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's incredibly low, fortunately. That is 8 successes. That's a fortunate roll.
Jeez.
So 7 plus 6. Plus 4 again. This is 17. Doing really well. I'll do 10 add to it.
Jesus, man.
And let's see, can it survive? Let's see, it had that much, then we'll put it at that.
Oh, it's not a bad roll for it.
And it actually somehow survives Your hit. You can tell that its skin's gripping itself back together in a last-ditch effort, so you're pretty sure he's nigh on dead.
All right, here's the guy on the roof.
But
Oh
he's
yeah,
not dead
Abel will
quite yet.
spend. Abel will also spend 2 rage.
All right. And we will start with the guy on the roof, who you see switch to Krynos and drop something and then begin running.
Little bitch.
Actually, roll perception alertness if you're in a position to be looking at him.
I'm not.
Yep.
I'm frenzying.
I have a success.
I can try.
Perception alertness then for you two.
Yeah, I just get 1 success. I suck at the spottings.
All right. So Abel sees him shift into Krynos, and he kind of stands there for like a split second, and then starts running. Kate, you think you see him reaching, like grabbing something before he starts, and like he reached into a bag or something, and then before he started running.
Okay, so if I witnessed that, would I have the time to say something? Because I mean, I am in Krynos. I don't even know if anyone would understand me.
I think you can speak Garou.
Right. Okay.
You can throw out a few guttural phrases.
Hmm.
That's the general rule of thumb.
Shivers.
Can I break combat to grab whatever he threw? Oh wait, no. 1 second. Phone. Right. Great. Unless either of you know those answers or that answer.
All right. So what was your question?
I was wondering if I could break the combat that I'm in the middle of to go and pick up whatever he threw and run at him with it in my mouth.
You're not entirely certain that he threw anything. It looked like he reached into like a bag or something, and then pulled his hand out just before he started running. Maybe he's pulling a Talon to make sure he can escape safely.
That's true.
Becoming a shadow can make hiding a lot easier. Or maybe he has one that creates a doorway and teleports him. Who knows what these monsters have.
Okay, I'm gonna run after him.
All right, you can do that on your rage actions. Now the
Wait.
other guy gets to try and break free. Oh, cool. I will need a contested strength from you, please, and thank you.
You got it, homie. Boom! Stay right where you at.
He stays.
Jesus.
All right. We go to the top of the rage actions, and there's a smell of smoke. Cole, your turn.
That motherfucker.
I know you can't claw attack when you're grappling someone, but you can bite them.
Correct.
You can clench.
So
You can also just squeeze if you want.
squeeze. What's that? Just strength brawl?
It's pure
Just
strength.
strength.
Just straight strength.
Yeah. Or you can try and bite, which is Dex Brawl to hit at like a -2 diff. So you're biting it like diff 3.
Oh, that's super cool.
Bite it. Bite him.
Yeah, I'm gonna bite him. So that's what? Dex Brawl, 90, 10. Three, two, six, oh, not six. That's right. It's diff 3. 3 F1. Boom. There's 5 successes, 4 carryover plus damage, which is I don't know if there are any pluses to biting. So
+1 damage on bite damage.
okay, so
Plus the +1 from the Howl of War.
oh, that's right. Yeah. So that's 6 plus strength, which in Kranos I believe is 7. Yeah, so 7 plus 6 is 13. D10. 7 equals 6. So for me, 5.
Okay.
Holy fuck!
Jeez.
All right. That means it is now Kate's turn. Do you want to stay and help finish off this one? Do you want to investigate the smell of smoke, or do you want to chase after the guy?
Oh no, she's chasing after this bitch.
All right. I will need a Dex Athletics from you.
Cool, I can do that.
You are definitely gaining on him. That is for certain.
Sweet.
He didn't get too much of a head start, so. All right, so next up is Lefty. You still have food in front, target in front of you.
Jeez. Hit the thing like a motherfucker. Jeez. I get just the one. I get just the one. Yay, me.
Yeah. Proud of you.
Having a bad Discord day.
You have the bad Discord day of the day. But that's not a bad Discord damage. There you go.
Well, let's see.
Discord giveth. Discord taketh.
Discord is a cruel mistress.
And how do you kill it?
All right. Lefty lets out a guttural, frenzied snarl, which can be heard all through the place. And I mean, Cole will just see Lefty's hand come through its mouth and just literally separate it and just keep gnashing it basically to like viscera or all over him and Cole basically as he's holding it up probably. So yeah, Lefty just literally disembowels it and then rips it apart, gnashing it.
Wonderful. Abel, you spent rage.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a run after that guy. I'm gonna spend. No, I really don't want to. So spend a rage to catch up to it. Kinda. I need to keep an eye on Kate, but I'm getting there.
Kate's pulling away from you, but you're both catching up to it.
Okay.
Now it's turn for its Dex Athletics this round, or this rage action, I should say. Ooh, and it's starting to pull away from Kate a little bit. And
Motherfucker.
maybe it realized somebody's actually coming after it, so it's actually trying now. And that brings us back to Cole. Second rage actions. You have Viscera in your arms.
Beautiful.
And
Right.
Frenzy Garou in front of you.
Yep, a frenzying Cole or Lefty.
Lefty.
Right. While Lefty is preoccupied with the viscera, I'd like to use this chance to head towards the smoke. Put as much distance between me and Lefty as possible, which probably opens up an opportunity for him to roll willpower to get out of that frenzy.
The smoke is very close.
Very close. Right. Bummer. But shit. Yeah, no, he's gonna. I've still got 2 rage actions, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to just grapple Lefty? Do you want to?
I'm thinking about it. Is there a way to like incap him without doing damage?
You can hold him until his rage is spent, and then he'll just revert to Hamid and fall out of frenzy.
It's a tough one. Because there's somebody inside there probably. There's a fire. Just so we're clear about frenzy rules, once that target is dead, will he have a willpower roll?
Yes.
Okay.
So you may only have to hold it through this rage action, or hold him through this rage action, assuming he makes his willpower roll.
I'm yeah. Realistically, Cole has no idea what's inside there, so he's gonna grapple Lefty.
All right.
Grapple me, son.
Three successes.
You have grappled Lefty, which
Right.
brings us to Kate. Roll your Dex Athletics, Kate. He seems to be keeping pace with you now.
I spent 2 rage. Are we still in the rage action or?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yes.
Thank you. Were you waiting for me to roll?
Yes, Dex Athletics.
Oh, I am so sorry.
How could you?
And he's starting to pull away from you. Which brings us to Lefty. Roll your willpower, because you spent 2 rage this round.
Let's hope. Get 1.
And you start calming down. You realize that the guy that killed you is dead, and then so most of his friends, and then some, and one of your friends is giving you a nice hug, saying, "You know, it's all right."
It's alright, bro. It's alright, bro. It's alright.
All right, which brings us to Abel.
I'm trying to catch up to this guy. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I got another 1 success.
You're catching up to Kate, and he seems to be pulling away from both of you. And Cole spent 3 rage. So, Cole, what are you doing with your last rage action?
It's gonna be he's gonna say to Lefty, he's like, "Are you good?
Good, yeah.
Is there anyone in there?"
Cobb. You just hear growl. You know, he's going to shake himself off.
Bark! And yeah, runs in.
The door is locked, but it's not entirely secure at the moment. It's not off its hinges quite yet, but looks like they were putting in quite a
May I smasherize it with my Krynos
Sure.
claws?
Sure.
Beautiful.
Oh, you big fluffy Fenrir, you.
I'm coming to save you. It's like, rips the door off,
And it's
Please
really-
remain calm. Actually, you should do that in a posh British accent.
Please remain calm. 5 successes.
Jesus.
You definitely hit that door. It wasn't going anywhere, so.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look inside, shall we?
All right. Inside, there's a bit of blood by the carpet there at the front door. And there's a little bit of it smeared on the wall going down towards the bedrooms.
Bollocks. Yeah. Are we still going turn by turn, or do you want to take us out of that for our portion of things?
Are Kate and Abel going to continue going after them?
Abel will not, and will yell out for Kate to stop, as they are getting too far away from the main fight.
Does Kate stop?
It takes Kate a minute, but she eventually stops. He can tell that she wants to continue chasing.
Oh no, Abel
Probably
has
the
that look on
only
his face
reason
as
she
well.
stopped is because he's clear.
All right, so you stop and you see him eventually
will-
disappear off into the distance. And we are now out of combat, and moments after combat ends, Ryan Reynolds, who's not Ryan Reynolds, appears inside of the trailer. There's 2 Krynos werewolves in here. There's blood on the floor and on one of the walls, and they're walking around.
He was just looking for Days Rays, so if he could have seen her from the Umbra, then he's probably wherever she is, if she was in there.
You pop up in one of the rooms then, not out in the main. Actually, at the time you would have seen her when you were looking, she would have been in the living room barricading the door.
Mm-hmm.
But she is not there when you finally crossed over.
Okay. So he would pretty much immediately make to where she is, where he last saw her going.
You saw her holding the door, barricading it.
Okay.
And you can see that the door is now torn open and there are 2 Krynos werewolves in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the trail of blood.
Left to take the time to calm down and relax down to Hamid, wheezing as he's trying to follow after Cole.
All right. And the trail seems to lead to one of the back bedrooms.
Yeah, I'm
Kate
gonna.
will whip around and just sort of run in the opposite direction. Towards the fire and burning or whatever.
Oh, from where you're at, you can see that there's a fire started on top of the trailer.
Are there any water sources around?
There's the lake, but that's quite a ways. That's quite a bit of a distance.
This is kin housing, right?
Yep.
She's gonna look through their house, or she's going to quickly look through her house and see if she can find a fire. Fucking, what is the word?
Extinguisher?
Yeah, thank you. Sorry.
Which house are you going to be looking through?
Probably the closest.
There's a lot of them. The closest one?
Yeah, she's basically going to be looking through houses on her way there. So it's like the closest house, so she moves through it and goes through another house on her way there, just looking for. She knows that they probably are around kitchens or kitchen areas. So, what would I need to roll?
Most of the houses right now are locked.
Okay.
Because there was an alarm going off.
Right. Fine, the nearest unlocked one then.
All right. Let's see how lucky you are. Nothing. Oops. Got the number. Nothing. Seems that these kin follow appropriate measures when there's an alarm to get inside, lock the doors, stay safe until they get the all clears. And it seems all of them have done that.
Well, that's nice.
So
So you get to the back door of that back bedroom, and there's some blood on the handle and the door itself.
But
Can I
nobody.
smell it and see what it smells like?
You're not here right now.
Oh, sorry. I thought sorry.
No,
Oh,
they're
that's
doing this while you're making your way back.
Yeah. So Cole and Nefty, and probably Jesse as well, who's just after arriving, just sees all of them. Cole and Nefty completely fucked, like wheezing, like walking in. Cole leading the way.
Hmm. So we see blood on the knob for the back door, but like nobody is
The
around.
bedroom door. Yeah.
The
So
bedroom.
Jesse-
I apologize.
Jesse is going to point out to them before they get too far that that's probably Desiree in there. He's going to say, that's probably Desiree in there. And if you open that door in Krenos, she probably going to freak. I saw her right before she ran back there.
Give me
So
it.
either let me open the door or step back.
Lefty will kind of whirl around in Hamid, like a big gash down his chest, and just look at him. I got this. You know, lightly, push open the door, you know.
She turns around, and you can see that her one arm has quite a few gashes and cuts in it, and she's kind of holding it close to her body. The window has been smashed, and it looks like she just got the last kinfolk out of the house.
He'll nod at her, you know, like more relieved that she's all right. You okay?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, come on, we'll get you outside. There's a fire on the roof. Come on, I can heal you when we're outside. And he'll open up his arms, you know, as he starts coughing.
And she will relax down into Hamid and follow you outside.
Oh,
Her left arm is all tore up.
Yeah, once he's outside, he'll get Cole to steady him, and he will try to use Mother's Touch on her arm.
Hmm? Yep. Cole will hold her lovingly. Yeah.
So what do I roll for Mother's Touch again, if I remember correctly?
I believe it is intelligence, empathy.
That is correct.
Oh, right. That's not a bad dice pool.
You're all empathic, yo. Unlike Abel, which should come as a surprise to me.
Oh, no. Unfortunately, I fail, depending on the difficulty.
The difficulty is her current rage, which is 4.
Oh, I heal one of it then, so it's something, you know. It's probably because he's literally mangled, you know, that he still managed to heal a bit of damage, but he's, you know, she can tell written on his face he's in serious amount of pain.
Go see Sierra or one of the other theurges.
You'll be fine.
They
I'll
can
be
heal
fine.
you.
I'll be
Or
fine.
Dazzles will help you too. You
I'll be
look way
fine.
worse off than I am.
You need
kind of
healing.
probably like collapses back into Cole's arms, basically, like, you know, like hits the floor, you know, completely like exhausted.
Shit. Yeah, no, now Cole has a person in either arm. And he says, we all need healing. Let's go.
When Kate gets there, she's going to help Cole. She will relax back to Hamid and help him basically carry them.
Yeah, Cole's gonna pass off Days Ray to Kate and be like, "We're headed back to the theurges. We're pretty dinged up."
She nods, and there is blood like all over her, but like it's not hers. It's just
Lefty will be like, "Where's Abel?" You know, like in this like really dreary, weak voice.
Oh, Abel is walking back with Kate.
yeah. Abel comes up with me. She'll nod to him.
The last one.
He looks very, very unhappy, by the way.
The last one got away. We'll get him next time. Kate, good work.
I got the kin out, so.
Yeah, thank God. Good work, Desiree.
Yeah.
Right. All right, I'm gonna go. You guys, you go back to the Fierges. I'm gonna run a sweep of this camp and check on the kin. If they follow procedure, I should know where they're holed up at right now.
Jesse, do you want to give him a hand with that?
That's what Jesse is. I was trying to say, that's what Jesse's been doing. He's a guardian. He is guardianing.
Sorry, where is Ryan right now?
That's what Jesse's been trying to do this entire time. He's a guardian. He's been guardianing.
All right, so the two guardians will go off to check on the kinfolk.
He's checking on the kinfolk. He's making sure the perimeter's secure. Basically, just...
Yeah, because I was gone for 3 minutes. Did like Ryan re-enter the scene, like pop out into the Tellurian or something?
Yes,
Yep.
he did.
Okay.
When Lefty
Did
basically
he pop
told
out
him
outside
he
or
had it.
inside the cabin? This is a big deal because if he popped out
Yes,
the
he
Tellurian
did.
inside
Okay, so
the cabin.
let me talk. When Lefty told him basically that he had it, he basically went to make sure that, you know, to do his guardian thing and make sure that everything else was secure and things like that. So he's basically checking up on kinfolk area, making sure the threat's over, making sure that he's just doing guardian stuff, holding down the perimeter,
I might
stuff
need
like
to
that.
roll. If you popped into the Tellurian after the fight ended.
No, he didn't.
No, he did.
I don't believe he did.
Yeah,
Because Abel would view that as this motherfucker's in the Umbra and we're fighting 4 werewolves in the Tellurian.
I'm
You can see
not
the
trying to
picture
be rude.
in your head.
I'm not trying to be rude. But
This is in character.
I understand
way.
that, but it also feels very targeting. And I'd like to move on with the scene, but if
Well,
you
it would
want
be Abel's reaction. Like that.
Yeah, but
Abel
Abel's
doesn't know where he came. Doesn't know.
Yeah,
he
that's
was
why
on
I'm
his
having a
way from farther away.
Yeah.
If
You
Abel did not see
on
him, then that's fine. That's what I'm talking about. Like if Abel saw that
No,
happen,
he didn't
then
see
he
it.
would.
Abel didn't see it.
Yeah,
Colin-
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to gather. Because if he didn't see it,
Well,
then he wouldn't gain the
I'm
razor
just going
roll.
to be very clear that honestly, the action is frustrating, and if we could move on, that would be appreciated.
No, Abel didn't see anything. So
Okay,
you
that's
guys
fine.
go off and Guardian and check everything out. Cole and Kate begin taking Desiree and Lefty on Decept, and Desiree stops before they get and tries to get Kate to let go of her.
Kate will stop and frown. What are you doing? We need to go see the Thayers.
I can't go on there. Not yet. I'm not allowed.
Whose orders?
Everyone's alarms go off.
Right.
We need someone to bring her Gar's breath. Or get the Theurges to come to her.
Yeah, we're on our way there. So,
You can go
Kate
talk
will
to her.
nod at Lefty and Cole and look at Desiree's and say, "That's okay. I'll stay with you until they get here, okay?"
She nods.
and yeah, Cole will help Lefty. Mostly, I imagine Lefty leaning on him, but Cole will do his share of the.
Yeah. I mean, we're both on 6 eggs, so we're walking pretty fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kate watches the two of you leave, and her face is pretty worried.
No. That get pride is going to take him all the way to the
Yeah,
theater.
we're bro walking, man. We got this. We bro walking. We're fine. Yeah, we
Our
got this.
broken bodies are leaning on each other.
Right?
They're
It
like,
doesn't mean
yeah.
that Kate's not worried.
No, you're good.
And you guys will be healed by Theurges because, well, you did your duty. They respect that and appreciate that. And you will be healed. You can even lose your scar if you want because that is an option.
No,
Nah,
if they
fuck no,
if they
no.
give him the option, he'll raise a hand in protest.
Yeah, Lefty will as well. Get that glory, son.
Mhm.
Then you can keep your battle scar.
Get that right at wounding, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anything else
if
y'all
there's a
want to do?
sorry.
Abel won't be getting killed by the Theurges immediately because he'll be doing the kinfolk thing first. Because Gabby and Abel have been training them how to evacuate and where to go and how to defend themselves properly. So he's just going to make sure that they actually did that, or if they're kind of strewn about all over the place, in which case he needs to actually get them all together and make sure everyone's accounted for.
Well, Jesse will be more than happy to work with him on that.
Yep. It's pretty much how Ryan and Abel spend the rest of the scene, I guess. They come probably like half an hour to an hour later than the other guy above, and that it's really just them parting ways in a different fashion.
Do the others have anything else they want to do before we close this scene out?
You have to make sure Theurge goes down to fucking Desiree.
Yeah,
So
does a Thayers go out to Desiree?
Yep.
Cool. Kate will just make very light conversation with Desiree during that and until that happens. And she wants to make sure that Desiree is safe, at least as safe as they can make her, and okay before she leaves her.
All right. Anything else? You can get rights of wounding if you want.
Yeah, that would be great. I'd love Rider Wounding. Get that glory.
I'll take it too.
That'd be pretty cool.
All right. We'll roll that once this is done. So thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Good night.